Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 4th of August, 2025. So, my darling Scorpios, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Scorpios, what messages does Scorpio need to know for this week of August the 4th? What does Scorpio need to know? Hope. Oh, I love this. I haven't seen this card since the last time I used these. It came up a lot, but it hasn't come up this. This is the first time it's come up in all these readings, so I'm loving this. So I love to see this for you, my darling Scorpios, hope. But, I mean, as I always say with the card of hope, is that it's good, we want to get into that, feeling of hope. But what we don't want to do is stay in that feeling of hope. I hope I get a new job. I hope I have a lovely relationship. I hope I have enough money. I hope this works out for me, because hope is in the future, my darling, or the word hope, that hoping is in the future. What we want is to, have hope when something, maybe something difficult is happening, but we want to be in the future. We want to say, I have a great job. I have a wonderful relationship. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am wealthy. I am healthy. Do you understand the difference? So I love the hope card. I really do, but I just want to say, don't stay stuck in hoping. We want to move from hope to have, my darling Scorpios. And I'm sure you've heard me say that before, because I'm sure you've had that card before, and I'm pretty sure I've said it to you many times before. All right, my darling Scorpios, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? Death card, yeah, that's your card. There you go, my darling Scorpio. You showing up. High Priestess, another major arcana. Ah, love it. And the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful, my darling Scorpios. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with you, the Death card, the beautiful Death card. This is you showing up in your own reading, my darling Scorpios. And when you show up in your own reading, it allows you to come from a place of power and strength, and really allows you to get what you want from the reading, my darling Scorpio. So I love to see this for you. But the Death card is all about change and transformation as well. And, what I feel here is this is, for you, this is going to be your attitude change, my darling Scorpio. I feel that you're going to go through a change of attitude, a change of feeling, my darling Scorpios. I feel that you may have been a bit stuck in, like, with the hope card that's come there, I feel like you've been stuck in the woe is me type of energy. Now, I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but I feel that there is no good comes from feeling sorry for yourself, my darling Scorpios. You need to get yourself out of that energy, because all it does is bring you further down, my darling Scorpios, and you deserve so much better than that. So I feel, with that hope card that's come through, I feel that it's going to give you the lift that you need. And what I'm hoping is that you seeing this reading is going to be the catalyst for you to change your attitude, to move from that hope stage into the have, my darling Scorpios, because you deserve it. You need to move from, I can't do this, oh, this person's always saying this to me, my life is a mess, woe is me, I'm so bad, I've got all these problems. But you know what? You need to turn that around, my darling Scorpios. So the change and transformation I feel that's coming in for you is you changing your attitude. I feel that like I said, you're going to change that hope into have, which is beautiful, my darling Scorpios. And if you need help with that, if you feel that you're drowning in despair, drop me a comment below. I would love to be able to help you through that, my darling Scorpios. You only have to change the attitude, be grateful for one thing. Be grateful that you have food in your fridge. Be grateful that you've got a roof over your head. Be grateful that you had a bed to sleep in. There's so many things that can turn around an attitude of feeling not good enough or feeling disappointed and lack and things like that, my darling Scorpio. So you showing up here in your reading just shows me that this is going to allow you to come from that place of power and strength and really change and transform your attitude here, my darling Scorpios. And then you've got the beautiful High Priestess. This card, she comes in to allow you to change your attitude as well, to trust your intuition, to trust that what you're doing, that you're on the right path, my darling Scorpios. You can see, there is no roof over her head. That symbolizes in the tarot that there is no limit to what you can achieve. It is limitless potential, my darling Scorpios. So realize that you are limitless here, that you have limitless abilities, that you can turn anything into your favor. But trust your intuition, go within, work out what feels good for you. Does it feel right? What's happening in your life, does that feel good for you? And I feel if you can just change that attitude that you had, change it into this beautiful trusting your intuition and attitude of gratitude, that 10 of Cups will rush into your life, my darling Scorpios. It can't help but rush into your life, because here it comes. This is your happy home, happy family, rainbow of blessings. You can see these girls, they're in joy, my darling Scorpios. They're joyful, they're happy, they're running towards their happiness here. And those cups, that rainbow of blessings that we have here, they're full, my darling Scorpios. You have full cups ready and waiting for you here. So the message I feel for you is to get into that attitude of gratitude. Get into that attitude, change and transform that attitude on the death card from that, oh, I really hope this works out, to I have it. I know it's going to work out. I'm in control, my darling Scorpios. That's the message I'm getting for you this week, and it's coming in really loud and clear. So I'll put it all together, but I probably already have. But I just feel you showing up in your own reading, like I said, allows you to come from a place of power and strength and really allows you to get what you want from the reading. And I feel that with the death card, like I said, it's all about change and transformation. And I feel you're being encouraged to change your attitude from that of lack and limitation to abundance and having, and change it to that infinite possibilities here that you have with the High Priestess, to change it from feeling that you are limited to realizing that you are unlimited, my darling Scorpios, and that you have the potential to have anything that you want and desire, and you'll get it, because here it comes. This is what is coming in for you if you can just release that negativity that I feel you may have had before, my darling Scorpios. So your rainbow of blessings is coming in, and it's ready and waiting for you if you're ready to embrace it, my darling Scorpios. That's what I'm feeling is coming in for you this week. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I am very active and interactive in the comments. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. You know, if you've got something that you feel that I've missed and you want to give that to Scorpio, please put it in the comments. I don't mind at all. You know, let's start a dialogue for darling Scorpios. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Scorpios. Yeah, be assertive. Don't hold back. Don't feel, you know, that you can't assert yourself here, because you're being encouraged to do that. Assert your authority, my darling Scorpios. Yeah, you may need to compromise with something. You know, being successful is all about, you know, maybe compromising on some things. So, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, my darling Scorpios. But what I will say is, don't compromise your beliefs. Don't compromise your, you know, morals and things like that. You stick by them, my darling Scorpios. Yeah. Let go and let it flow. You know, don't hold on to past hurts, my darling Scorpios, because I do feel that that may be holding you back in some ways. Let go, like I said in that death card, let go of those old beliefs and change and transform your attitude into something more abundant, more in tune with what your high priestess is trying to let you know, my darling Scorpios. Yeah. You're ready, they say. Yes, you are, my darling Scorpios. And you've got it, yes! Love it. This is what your potential is this week, my darling Scorpios, and I'm loving, love, love, love this for you. All I can see for you, my darling Scorpios, is beautiful energy coming in if you're ready to embrace it. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.